The world will ask you who you are, and if you don't know, the world will tell you. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Do not compare, do not measure. No other way is like yours. All other ways deceive and tempt you. You must fulfill the way that is in you. Thinking is difficult, that's why most people judge. We are not what happened to us, we are what we wish to become. The healthy man does not torture others, generally it is the tortured who turn into torturers. The difference between a good life and a bad life is how well you walk through the fire. Everyone you meet knows something you don't know but need to know. Learn from them. Life calls not for perfection, but for completeness. Life really does begin at 40. Up until then, you are just doing research. The afternoon of a human life must have a significance of its own, and cannot be merely a pitiful appendage to life's morning. The reason for evil in the world is that people are not able to tell their stories. Who looks outside, dreams, who looks inside, awakes. In order to know the light, we must first experience the darkness. Wisdom accepts that all things have two sides. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Trust that which gives you meaning and accept it as your guide. It is a bewildering thing in human life that the things that cause the greatest fear is the source of the greatest wisdom. The foundation of all mental illness is the unwillingness to experience legitimate suffering. We meet ourselves time and again in 1,000 disguises on the path of life. We don't really heal anything, we simply let it go. Solitude is for me a fount of healing which makes my life worth living. Talking is often a torment for me, and I need many days of silence to recover from the futility of words. No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. Synchronicity is an ever-present reality for those who have eyes to see. We don't get wounded alone and we don't heal alone. When goals go, meaning goes. When meaning goes, purpose goes. When purpose goes, life goes dead on our hands. The most dangerous things in the world are immense accumulations of human beings who are manipulated by only a few heads. If a man knows more than others, he becomes lonely. We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. To ask the right question is already half the solution of a problem. The most important question anyone can ask is, what myth am I living? Intuition is one of the 4 basic psychological functions along with thinking, feeling, and sensing. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside, dreams, who looks inside, awakes. Every human life contains a potential. If that potential is not fulfilled, then that life was wasted. If our religion is based on salvation, our chief emotions will be fear and trembling. If our religion is based on wonder, our chief emotion will be gratitude. The ability to ask questions is the greatest resource in learning the truth. The best political, social, and spiritual work we can do is to withdraw the projection of our shadow onto others. Real liberation comes not from glossing over or repressing painful states of feeling, but only from experiencing them to the full.